Hey, today I want to talk to you about education. And primarily what I want to talk to you about is getting a university education. And this has become a really contentious topic because, especially in the United States where I'm from, getting a college degree can be an incredibly expensive experience. And so when candidates, like political candidates, like the recent candidate Bernie Sanders, who has since dropped out of the race, but he was talking about a free education for everyone. And this got ripped apart by a ton of people, mostly because they said it's completely unaffordable. We can't possibly do that. Where would the money come from? And if you're talking about it in the construct of going and getting a degree, like I got a degree. I went to a building with a lot of other people, a set of buildings, in fact, a campus, and I went to different buildings on that campus and met with different teachers and was in different classrooms with different people, and that's how I got educated. That's the old model, and they're still doing it that way. Now, like I say, if you think we're going to give a free education to everyone in that way, then I kind of agree with the criticisms. I think trying to make university free for everyone is going to involve way more money and just it'll be completely bonkers. So how do we do it? Because I really do believe that a game changer for every country in the world would be to allow people to get the maximum amount of education at the least amount of cost. So why aren't we doing this online? If we change how we think about how we get educated, we can completely change this topic. Of course we can't send everyone to some Ivy gold gilded hall in Boston so they can get a $100,000 a year education. That's not going to happen. But we can create awesome online universities that are free, like a Khan Academy, where people would go and they would take courses. We would have an ID verification platform and things like that that ensure that the person who's logged in doing the work is in fact the student. The safeguards would be just as good as they are now, if not better. It would make education free for anybody who had it and had an internet connection. And we could work on making sure that everyone possible has that. And by doing that, you level the playing field completely. You can get the best quality education without being the son of a senator or the daughter of a billionaire or whatever. You can get the education by doing the work and studying hard and working for it, and not having to worry about where you went to grade school or pre-grade school or all the other nonsense that happens now, or parents just busting their brains out trying to make sure their kid has an opportunity. If we do everything online using uniform testing, to allow employers to decide who they'd like to hire, we'll have a completely different candidate pool. Now look, if all these people want to go prepare for these kind of standardized tests, and I don't know what they're going to look like. I'm not saying I got all the answers, but I think this is the direction we need to go if we want to solve the problem of kind of educational inequality, which is a big driver of income inequality. We can do that by putting these things online. So, what do I want you to do? Well, one thing, I'd love you to like the video and share it. But the second thing is to really take the time to think about how that would change your life. And tell me in the comments, what do you think about the idea of being able to get, a business degree online, a 4-year degree? You'd have to do all the coursework and studying you'd have to do otherwise, but it would be free. And then you'd have to take tests and you'd have to provide verification. But go through in the comments and tell me what you think about it, because I really think that if we want to change the world, we need to change how we educate the world, because there's far too many people who are operating way below their potential. I meet so many people that are so bright in jobs that they are so tremendously overqualified for. They could be doing amazing things, but they haven't had the opportunity because they don't have the resources to go out and get the education. So again, please share the video, like the video, think about it, give me your thoughts. And with that, I wish you an awesome day. And here's to educating the world. We'll talk soon.